Manhood is showing on Iyke TV. If you haven't seen it and you're interested, you can do well to check it out. Now, let's talk about a very quick recap of it. Now, it basically talks about a man who is struggling to survive financially. He's doing everything in his power to make a living, work hard and take care of his girlfriend, but things are just not working for him. His girlfriend left him. He had to do everything, and he did not give up on himself. And he finally got that paycheck that had to change his life for good. Yeah, basically that's what manhood is about. Let's talk about the characters. Let's start with Iyke. Now, this is his project. Obviously, it's on his channel, so that means he produced it. Iyke's character, before I even get into a recap of it, he's even trending on social media, especially on Twitter. There's a clip of him, especially this particular scene. Actually, a lot of people love it on social media, and everybody's asking question: who convinced Iyke to do this movie or do this role? Those who didn't know that he produced it, they are asking questions. So yeah, just to let you know. Now let's get into it. Iyke. So he was the man that was struggling to just make a living and take care of his girlfriend, parent, just to survive basically. And he did everything in his power. But you know how you can work so hard, but things are just not working, and it will lead to frustration, depression. Exactly. So he had all those moments in this movie, and I think that was very pretty decent and interesting to watch. And his interaction with Tessy, I don't know if that's her name or character name, Tessy, the fat woman or fat lady. The interaction with him, with the lady, Iyke, I don't know if it is acting or he was actually irritated by her, or it was just a very good acting, because trust me, all the scenes actually with Iyke and Tessy, whoa, I was even thinking, I'm like, no, this can't be just acting anymore. This is actually real. Like, his facial expression were on point. That's what I'm trying to say. The scenes with Tessy, Iyke nailed those scenes so much, and you feel like, okay, hold up, this guy is not even acting any longer. He's actually not feeling this woman, and I think that's how good he was in those scenes. So I'm trying to say that with Iyke, those scenes with Tessy, the character Tessy, that's the fat. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm talking about the fat lady. Those scenes were really, really nice and very comical, and that's to add how this movie is a little bit comical as well. Just with the scenes that the lady Tessy is in, those are the scenes that is comical. The rest is a little bit serious. Now with Iyke, I don't know what happened with him, and then the girlfriend, all of a sudden, we just didn't see, because the girlfriend denied him, and that was how their relationship ended. I'm like, okay, just like that. So the girlfriend just ended the relationship, and Iyke did not even had a moment of grief. Well, not necessarily grief, but sadness. I didn't feel that from him, so I was questioning that part of the movie. He was just sad because he had no job. He wasn't feeling sad because the girlfriend left him. There's a difference. So that is what I'm trying to say. I didn't feel that part of him. And then let's talk about the mechanic scenes as well. I was thinking it is during I was thinking he was going to blow or make a living, or become rich from working from the mechanic. That did not happen. So in a nutshell, I'm trying to say that the movie is pretty long. Looking at how the story, we've seen a storyline like this before, so I'm like, no, this is pretty long. Iyke was doing pretty every week. It's interesting, but it's long. So depending on if you have the time, you can as well check the movie out. Then let's talk about Tessy. That's the fat girl. The Tessy, I don't know how to put this that it will not come across as offensive to some of you. Tessy was pretty interesting. Now, I don't know if it is part of her script or she was just improvising. If it is part of the script, I don't know. It's because some of the words she was saying was, I wasn't. Yeah, it is funny, but it wasn't really funny like that. Some of the words were not. My goodness, I'm like, the writer or the script writer could have made it more make the state some of the statements cover up. I don't know. There's a way you put it that will not come across very straightforward. There's a way you say some things. I wasn't feeling some of the script or some of her sentences or her lines as well. I wasn't feeling. But her acting, I love how confident she was delivering those sentences that I wasn't a fan of. I love how confident she was and how she acting. It seems as if her confidence comes through when she's acting, and she is the comedy part of this movie. All her scenes are comedy, so if you are looking for the comedy part of the movie, after her scenes, there's no more comedy. You're not going to laugh anymore, so that should give you a heads up. Tessy, yeah, her wardrobe. That's her costume. Oh my goodness. Especially when they went to the gym. I like the gym costume. Aside that, I don't even know what she wore in this movie. And I know she's the plus size, so I wasn't expecting anything shocking, surprising, nothing like that. So yeah, it was okay. That I can say for sure. And then let's talk about Doris. Now, Doris is also not a newbie to J Mike's production. She has acted several movies with him on this channel, so you can check her out on the channel as well. Now, with Doris, she played this, youth couple who is just in a rush to make the boyfriend give her money. You know your boyfriend's situation. You love him, you saw his situation, you accepted him. Why are you then pressuring him? Omo, now wow. So that part didn't really make sense. I mean, you saw that your boyfriend is not rich. You're already in a relationship with him. So why are you pressuring him? You could have gone the other way around, but yeah. Pretty decent for acting from Doris. I didn't expect anything less with her character to frustrate the hell out of the boy, and she regretting. That was pretty decent. Then let's talk about how they rushed the movie. Jamaica, you wasted all the time in the world to struggle to survive, only for you to survive, and you rushed the end. Well, it was rushed in a way. It was rushed. Still very long, because how were you explaining the whole damn time? You use about, I don't know if it's 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes to explain how you got rich. Is it a podcast or YouTube video? Or what was it? Like that scene, what exactly was it? Like it's as if he used this opportunity to give business tips to his fans. If you can look at it like that, then maybe it's beneficial to you. But if you're looking at it as a movie, no, that answer to that question was too long. I'm like, Jamaica, what is this? Like, he was pretty much giving a seminar on how to entrepreneurship or business advice or something. I'm like, And then what was the hell of you being interviewed by someone on their set, and then your PA brings in your ex video apologizing to you, and you're watching that video, or you're watching that video in the interview that you are in, whilst the interviewer is just waiting for you to finish watching the video. You see how I'm saying that the ending was rushed? Like, I was even thinking he would have ended the interview walking out, then the PA will give him, then he watch it, and then before the wife comes in. It makes more sense than you didn't even excuse your interviewer, and then, oh, come on, please, come on, you can do better. Jamaica, you can do better. That's oh no. So I wanted to give you a good rating, but the last scene just spoiled everything. You wasted all the time doing all the jobs in the world, and only for you to rush do that last scene and wasting time and giving us entrepreneurship. No, 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 no. And then talking about wardrobe, I don't even know what you guys wore in this movie. And then I'll rating it here. I'm going to give you a solid 3. So yes, if you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll see you all in the next video.